Yeah.
All right. First and foremost, we'd like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, and rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful link out there pushing this word and truth. And this sincerely across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bashim Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful link of believers and listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashim Shah. All right, with the brothers of GMS Mississippi Camp on the brother Yasha Martha to my right.
Allah.
All right, and we want to go into a lesson entitled Exclusive. Okay, and this lesson was inspired, by a lesson done this morning by El Zahab, and he was going into acting as if we're in Jerusalem. And one of the words that he used describing, how we were, when we was in our homeland, when we had our sovereignty, was that word exclusive. Okay, and we live in a society where it's inclusive. You know, it's pretty much a society with low creativity and everyone just going through the motion and following the crowd. Okay, so you want to get that word exclusive. All right, then we're gonna get some precepts that back that word up.
This is the word exclusive definition, restricted or limited to the person, group, or area concerned.
Let's speak a little louder.
This is the word exclusive, restricted or limited to the person, group, or area concerned.
Yeah, restricted or limited to the people, group, or area concerned. Go ahead.
Similar words.
Go to similar words. So first, read that definition again. We're gonna get some precepts. We're gonna go back to the similar words. Read that again.
This definition, restricted or limited to the person, group, or area concerned.
If a restricted or limited to the person, people, or area of concern. Now we know salvation is only limited to who? Israel. Let's prove that. Let's get that in Isaiah 45 and 17. Okay? This salvation is exclusive. All right? The hell what them niggas talking about, man. All right? Boston 4. Okay? Nah, man. Salvation is exclusive. Go ahead.
It's Isaiah chapter 45, verse 17.
Yep.
But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation.
But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. So it exclusively, all right, associate Israel with an everlasting salvation. Okay? So when you go to the definition of exclusive, it means it's restricted or limited to a people, all right, or area. All right. So salvation is restricted and limited to only Israel. All right, go ahead.
Ye shall not be ashamed,
Yep.
nor confounded, world without end.
So Israel should not be in the shame or confounded world or age without end. Okay, now let's get that. We read Deuteronomy 33 and 27. Show you the exclusiveness of salvation, man. Okay, you see? And so we're gonna get into these things, man. Jake tripping. All right.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 33, verse 27.
Yep, Deuteronomy 33 and 27. Go ahead.
The, the eternal power is direct. When you jump down,
Now keep reading. Yep. The
the
eternal power is our refuge. Go ahead.
and underneath are the everlasting arms,
Yep.
and he shall thrust out the enemy.
And the enemy is Esau Edom. That's what the Lord is getting ready to do. Thrust this man from power. Okay. And the man gonna be thrust into captivity along with these other heathens, man. Okay. Go ahead.
From before thee,
Yep.
and shall say, destroy them.
Yep. Go ahead.
Israel then shall dwell in safety alone.
Israel then shall dwell in safety alone. Go back to that definition real quick. Gotta go back to that definition for exclusive, man.
Definition of exclusive, restricted or limited to the person, group, or area concerned.
Hey, restricted or limited to the person, people, with person, group, or area concerned. You see? So when you read that in 33 and 28, Deuteronomy 33 and 28, let's read that again.
Deuteronomy chapter 33, verse 28.
Yep.
Israel then shall dwell in safety alone.
So wait a minute. That restricts, okay, safety. All right, or salvation is another word for safety. Because while the nukes are dropping in America, okay, and in other places as well, only Israelites will be in safety. You see that? Only Israelites will be in safety, man. Okay, and even the elites, they're going to be in the bunkers. All right, but then it says how what we're going to go hunt them out of those caves. Okay, so they put their nests as the stars. Okay, wherever they at in the space station or underground, we're going to get them. So that means they don't have everlasting salvation. They got a temporary, you know, they're being preserved temporarily. All right, for slavery. But see, we are promised an everlasting salvation. Israel shall dwell in safety alone. Okay, go ahead.
The fountains of Jacob shall be upon a land of corn and wine.
Corn and wine. Wait a minute. What would Jacob promise? Okay, in Genesis, a land of corn and wine. Speaking about our homeland. Go ahead.
Also his heavens shall drop down dew.
Also his heavens shall drop down dew. Go ahead.
Happy art thou, O Israel.
Yep.
Who is like unto thee.
Who is like unto thee. That's exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What Jake said when they get, a pair of shoes, pair of Jordans, ain't nobody. Nigga, you ain't got these. Who got some Jordans like these? Or Jake get a particular paint job, custom paint job. Okay? Who car, who cutlass look like this? You know what I'm saying? You see? It's Jake's spirit. Okay? So it said Israel, who is like unto thee. Exclusive. Go ahead.
O people saved by the Lord.
O people saved by the Lord. You go back to exclusive, that means it's limited or restricted to the people, area, or group. Okay? O people saved by the Lord. That's what's going to make Israel exclusive. Okay? Is that we're the only people that's going to be saved by the Lord. Okay? Niggas are tripping. You see? Oh, you had something?
Yeah, I had some. The scriptures call Israel holy.
Yep.
Holy means separated.
Yep.
Exclusive. If you separate, what you separate from?
Yep.
Other things, other people.
Yep. Real quick, get that in 2 Samuel 7 and 23. Bible shot. Okay. Yeah, man, we getting into the nitty gritty, but it's a good thing, when Jake, because see, you can do nothing against the truth before, because really, like the spirit, that's how you know the spirit of Yahushua is on brothers, because when these niggas speak against certain things, it's like an extra spirit of edification just come out. Like the spirit get wrapped up, like the juggernaut, the more, you try to go against it, the stronger you get, so it's good that we got this resistance in the spirit for the sake of edification, man, because the believer's gonna constantly just be built up more. You know, you got it, bro.
This is 2 Samuel chapter 7, verse 23.
Yep.
And what one nation in the earth is like thy people,
What one nation, what exclusive nation is like thy people? Go ahead.
even like Israel,
Even like Israel. And so he putting a name on it. Okay.
whom the Most High went to redeem for a people to himself,
Yep.
and to make him a name, and to do for you great things and terrible for thy land, but for thy people, which thou redeemest to thee from Egypt, from the nation and their gods.
Yep, for the nation and their God. So what one nation of people did the Lord show out like that for? What other nation did the Lord show out like he showed out for Israel? That's why he kept hardening Pharaoh. So he can showcase his power for his people. So they can, so these heathens will know, all right, how far the Lord to go about his people. That's why Rahab was like, shit, once we heard y'all was coming, shit, them niggas fainted. You know what I'm saying? them niggas fainted when they heard about y'all coming, man. You know? Because the Lord went above and beyond for Israel, man. That was his way of distinguishing, okay, that he was dealing with Israel. Matter of fact, finish that, and then we're gonna get that in Joshua, Joshua 2 and 10. You got it, bro.
That verse finish when we continue.
Yeah, go to Joshua 2 and 10. Yeah. Yeah. Rahab, like shit. They come looking for the spy. Rahab, man. I ain't seen nobody, man. You know, shit. She would rather dealt with her own people. You know, the judgment of her own people than deal with the judgment of the Lord. Go ahead.
This is Joshua chapter 2, verse 10.
Yep.
For we have heard how the Lord dried up the waters of the Red Sea for you.
For who? For you. Who is she speaking of? The Israelites. Okay? The heathens know that the Lord wasn't dealing with nobody else like that. Okay? Go ahead.
When ye came out of Egypt.
Yep.
And what ye did unto the two kings.
Yep.
Of Amorites.
Yep.
That were on the other side of Jordan.
Yeah, so they heard about the deliverance and how Israel, was jacking up. Also, after the deliverance out of Egypt, how the Lord was allowing the militaries of Israel to run through. Because you gotta think these are ancient kingdoms. By the time Israel is delivered out of Egypt, these different kingdoms, Jericho and all these different kings, they've been established for a long time. Okay, so these are superpowers. So Israel come out the gate, just running through kingdoms that just have been established. So it's like, damn, who is these? Go ahead.
Sihon and God.
Yep.
Whom ye utterly destroyed.
Go ahead.
And as soon as we had heard these things, our hearts did melt. Neither did there remain any more courage in any man because of you. For the Lord your power is power in heaven above.
Yep. So they said there will remain no more courage this morning. Yeah, we can finish it up.
In heaven above and earth beneath.
Yeah, so she like, look, man, when we heard y'all was coming, man, these niggas didn't want to fight, and she you gotta understand, she's seeing the men of her nation go to war, conquer shit. Like Jericho was a superpower. Okay, Jericho was a stronghold. So she's seeing the men of her nation go from mighty men to cowards, man. Okay, because as a woman, she like, damn, if I'm seeing this reaction, okay, we don't want no problem. Like I'd rather, cause hey, I done seen these niggas cow up. Shit, I take my chances with being a traitor to the nation than to deal with the Lord, because they knew that the Lord was exclusively dealing with Israel, man, and He's exclusively dealing with Israel now. Okay, what's that? You had something?
Nah.
Get that what's that? Is that Malachi 3:6 or Micah 3:6? Get that. Let me see. Might be yep, that's it.
This is Malachi chapter 3, verse 6.
Yep.
For I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed.
Therefore, you sons of Jacob are not consumed. Okay? Showing you that the Lord, all right, has preserved his people. He changed not. Okay? But if you say that heathens, because them niggas said heathens are a part of the promise. They're heirs of the promise. Jake said that shit, man. 2024, that's how a nigga come out the gate. The heirs of the promise. All we done been through, okay, going to war with these Christians, okay, in the scriptures and all the information that came out, all the history and, all the precepts and going into words and, all these different people saying we are the people and, all these things that we done went into. And a nigga come out the gate, just gonna get a promise over to the heathen. Nah, man. Okay? That ain't the play. All right, the Most High changed not, but Christians, all right, and niggas try to make it seem as if the Most High changed the game. Nah, man, it don't work like that. The nation of Israel is gonna be exclusively, all right, the rulers in the earth, man. They're gonna be the nation that's gonna have that exclusive privilege of immortality, man. The exclusive privilege of being gods in the earth, man. Okay. That new covenant being perfect, never going off. Israel is going to have that exclusively, man. Okay? But get them synonyms, Bob.
Kind
Yeah, Bob Shaw. You finna say something, bro?
it escapes me.
Okay. If you come back,
Kind this is exclusive. The similar word: soul, undivided, unshared,
undivided, unshared,
unique,
only. See, Jake want to divide the inheritance amongst the heathen, man. Okay? No, the promise is undivided. The promise is only divided between the tribes. Vision that you have from the promise is divided amongst the tribes. It don't go outside of it. Matter of fact, get that real quick. Sirach 44. Get that in Sirach 44, start like 19. Because they're undivided. Because the only division of their promise is amongst those tribes. Outside of it, it's over with, man. Okay? Jake don't believe this shit, man. Jake just want to argue. Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 44, verse 19.
Yep.
Abraham was a great father of many people.
Yep.
In glory was there none like unto him.
Go ahead.
Who kept the law of the Most High and was in covenant with him. He established the covenant in his flesh, and when he was proved, found faithful.
And he was proven through what? Faith. He was willing. Go ahead.
Therefore, he assured him by an oath that he would bless the nation in his seed.
He will bless the nation in his seed. Go ahead.
And that he would multiply him as the dust of the earth.
Go ahead.
And exalt his seed as the stars, and cause them to inherit from sea to sea, and from the river unto the uttermost part of the land.
So the promise to Abraham was world dominion. Okay, when you go into the promise that was given to Abraham, it's world rulership. Okay, when you go into the details of which we go into it quite often, when Israel was promised world dominion, okay, and that's an inheritance, and we are born into that inheritance. You can only be, it said his seed. So if you're not of that seed that it was promised to, then there's no way you can inherit that, man. Okay, if you wasn't up like when the Tudor dynasty was running England, you couldn't just pop up, and stake claim to that. It never worked like that. If you, that's why whenever someone was trying to usurp authority, what's the first thing that they would try to do? Like when someone wanted to overthrow a king, they would try to uh, uh, make a claim to their lineage. Okay, because it's still debatable. They don't know if Darius is really part of the lineage of Cyrus, because you go into the history, he kind of he kind of took the throne.
Mm.
Okay, but he said, he was Cyrus' cousin. You got to, but you gotta establish that you're a part of that lineage, or they're not gonna accept you.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna look at you as a usurper. And you'll catch hell trying to, like now you gotta try to, now it's always gonna be debatable, with your heirs, like, well, look, he was never originally part of that line, So even though, even amongst the heathen, okay, even if you had the Elamites, all right, in rulership as the Medo-Persians, there was still a particular lineage that was on the throne. Okay, you see that? So when it goes to world dominion that was promised to Abraham, it has to be of a particular lineage, and and the scriptures constantly going to that same lineage, man. This is the records of who's the rightful rulers of the earth. The Bible tells you who are the rightful rulers of the earth. What lineage, okay, is the rightful rulers of the earth? That exclusive rulership belongs to Israel, man. Go ahead.
When with Isaac did he establish likewise for Abraham his father's sake
Yep.
the blessing of all men
Yep.
in the covenant, and made it rest upon the head of Jacob.
Yep. Make it rest on the head of Jacob. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. Go ahead.
He acknowledged him in his blessing.
Yep.
And gave him an inheritance.
And he gave him an inheritance. Go ahead.
And divided his portion among the 12 tribes.
And divided his portions among the 12 tribes. That's when the inheritance was divided, but it was divided amongst who? The 12 tribes. The 144,000 is what? 12,000 out of each tribe. Okay? Hey, come on, man. Go ahead.
And divided his portion among the 12 tribes did he part them.
Among the 12 tribes did he part them. Let's get real quick. Acts 26 and 5. Okay?
This is Acts chapter 26, verse 5. Which knew me from the beginning, if they would testify that after the most strictest set of our religion, I lived a Pharisee.
So this is Apostle Paul appealing to King. Okay, go ahead.
Now I stand and am judged for the hope of the promise made of the
12 tribes. Go ahead.
Instantly serving the Most High day and night, hope to come, for which hope's sake, King Agrippa, I am accused of the Jews.
So the Apostle Paul, because this is what Jake run to. They run to the writings of the Apostle Paul to try to force, to make the inheritance inclusive to all nations. Apostle Paul knew exactly who the promise was for. He said to the 12 tribes. Okay? You go into the scriptures, it was okay. When you go to you can say, okay, go to the second
Ezra chapter 3, verse 13.
Yep.
Now when they lived so wickedly before thee,
yep,
thou didst choose thee a man from among them, whose name was Abraham.
Yeah, so going back to post-flood, and the earth began to become wicked again. All right, and out of the midst of that wickedness, he dealt exclusively with Abraham. Okay, he's going to go into it. Go ahead.
Him thou lovest, and unto him only.
Unto him who?
Only.
Now go to exclusive, and let's get them synonyms for exclusive. Unto him only. You see? Come on, man.
This is exclusive, the synonyms.
Synonyms, yeah.
So, undivided, unshared, unique, only.
Only. Okay? Only. All right? If a brother can put another precept dealing with that word only, Okay, I'll give you a hint. It's in the book of Amos. All right, only. All right. So that's a synonym for exclusive. So it just said that he beloved how he loved Abraham and him only. So out of the whole earth, the Lord was only dealing exclusively with Abraham. All right. Then he would deal with Abraham's seed, Isaac, Jacob, and the tribes. Okay. Go ahead.
Individual, personal,
Personal,
private,
private,
single,
single,
special,
a special. What
Dedic-
one nation on the earth is likened unto thy people, even Israel. Okay, you got it, bro.
dedicated. That was the last one.
Dedicate. You go. So go read that.
This is Second Ezra chapter 3, verse 17. No, verse 13 again. Now when they lived so wickedly before thee, thou didst choose thee a man from among them,
Yep.
whose name was Abraham.
Go ahead.
Him thou lovest, unto him only thou showest thy will,
Go ahead.
and madest an everlasting covenant with him,
Everlasting covenant with him.
promising him that thou wouldst never forsake his seed.
Thou shalt never forsake his seed. Okay. And you're gonna go into their seed. Go ahead.
Unto him thou givest Isaac.
Isaac is the only one acknowledged. Okay? Because a king can have a lot of sons, okay, a lot of children, but there's only one heir acknowledged. You see? There's only one heir. King David had other sons than King Solomon. King Solomon was the oldest. You see? Well, guess what? He was chosen. All right, go ahead.
And unto Isaac also thou givest Jacob.
But to Isaac thou givest Jacob. The Bible never breaks this lineage. You will never see where it says Abraham, Ishmael, and his sons. It'll never say Abraham, Isaac, and Esau. It's always gonna say Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Every time. Because it's establishing a lineage. Because if you want to stake claim to lands or anything in the ancient world, you had to have it established on records. Even the strangers that came back to Jerusalem or to Israel and they wanted to apply the land, they would have to state their registry, which is their lineage. When the Apostle Paul said, "I'm an Israelite of the tribe of Benjamin," he was stating his lineage. He was giving his registry. Benjamin is who? A son of Israel. You see? You can't the promise, all right, doesn't operate outside of that lineage, man. Okay? That's why you see only this lineage prophesying in these times, man. Okay? On the street corners, you're gonna see one lineage of people, and even a few of our people that look like other nations. Guess what? Their lineage goes back to one of the tribes. Okay, so it's only one lineage of people that's confessing Yahweh Bashim outside of the earth. No heathen is speaking. Moab ain't talking about on the throne of David, man. All right, Ammon, so-called Japanese, they're not talking about the kingdom. All right, being established and righteousness governing. These heathens are talking about digital currencies, man. Hey, that's what they talking about, digital currencies, AI. Okay, that's what these heathens are speaking of, man. Okay, now, none of these heathens, all right, give a damn about the kingdom of heaven, man. Promised in the scriptures, man. There's only one lineage of people that's making a fuss and a ruckus about this, man. Okay, you got it, bro.
And unto Isaac also thou givest Jacob and Esau. As for Jacob, thou didst choose him to thee.
Yep.
And put by Esau.
And put by Esau. Thou chosest Jacob unto thee and put by Esau. Go ahead.
And so Jacob became a great multitude.
Yep, and Jacob became a great multitude, man. The sand of the sea, which that was promised unto Abraham. It's a lot of Israelites in the earth, man. Okay? So this blessing All right, it's unshared, it's undivided with these other nations, man. Okay, but Jake wants to give it, just hand it out to a nation that to the nation that don't give a damn about they black ass, man.
Mm.
Okay, you niggas are no concern except when it comes to you. These niggas, these nations, these elites of these other nations, they're with Esau when it comes to eradicating your ass, man, because they understand how it works. In order to really, in order to eliminate the talk about, you know, world rulership, what do they want to do? They want to destroy the rightful heirs.
Mm.
Okay, because that's the only way you can really usurp authority. Okay, or take take over a throne. You go through and what? Destroy the heirs. Anyone that has a legitimate claim, they will be a target. When Herod was killing all those Hebrew babies, what was he trying to do? Destroy the heir. Because you had niggas breaking down the scripture to him about Yahweh Shai and the king that was to come, that star that was to come out of Jacob. Okay? And he wants you to destroy the heir. And it was the Edomite proclaiming that he was the king of the Jews at the time. All right? The Herodian dynasty, man. Okay? So we have the same thing now with Esau. All right, he wants to continue his world rulership, but he knows that the rightful heirs are still here.
Mm.
Okay, so the promise is exclusive, man. All right, niggas are tripping.
The inheritance. Well, to get rid of the heir, excuse me.
Yeah,
You know?
like a madman sparing 37 and 4. Get a couple of the comment board, brothers. Post it up. We'll hold it Psalm 37 and 4. Let's see what it say. Yeah. We'll end with a couple off the comment board. It's the brother. All right, it's the brother Kazak Bun Yahweh, Psalms 147-19. It says, he showed his word unto Jacob, and his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He have not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. You can say something? Okay, yeah. So that's another precept that shows you the Lord is exclusively dealing with Israel, man. He said he have not dealt so with any other nation, man. Okay, what's that in Joel 2:28? Let me get that real quick. Here we go back to that. Yep, brother got that in Amos 3:2. It's the brother GMS Good Soldier 144. Amos 3:2. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for your iniquities. And that's another thing. We done took this exclusive punishment. Okay, that's another thing. These heathens, everybody want to jump up when it's time for the inheritance, to be handed down to Israel. But didn't nobody volunteer to get on the slave ship. All right. Well, nobody volunteering to come out there and pick this goddamn cotton in the sugarcane fields, man. Okay. Well, nobody volunteering to do that. We got an exclusive ass whooping from the Lord, man. Just for us.
Mm.
All right. Cheers. Guided this nigga over here. What is St. Elmo's fire? They call it. Okay. The Lord guided these niggas over here to get on their ass, man. Okay. Okay. You got it, Joel.
Joel 2:28.
Yeah.
Joel chapter 2, verse 28. It shall come to pass afterwards that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, your old men shall dream dreams.
What's that 27?
27.
Yeah, it might be.
And ye shall know that I am, and people shall be ashamed.
My people shall never be ashamed. I'm the Lord, your plant else. Okay? Exclusive. All right? He's exclusively dealing with Israel, man. We're exclusively his people. He's exclusively our power. The birthright, the inheritance, man. Okay? So let's get that in Psalms. We end it there.
This is Psalm chapter 37, verse 4. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thy heart.
The desires of our heart. I want to touch on this on the end, because as we, elevate in the truth, man, as we mature in the understanding and the faith, especially, you brothers, man, like say our standards change, our perspective change, and ain't nothing like having something exclusive. And that's why the brother had that dream about the coronation, the brothers getting those crowns. And he said that every crown was different, it was customized. Okay. So every brother had an exclusive crown. And see, that's a standard of a king, is getting things exclusive. The king would be able to have the choice of everything, and he would be able to get things customized to his liking. It would be exclusive. You know. So, and the Lord's gonna give us the desires of our heart, because now we desire exclusive, man. That's why we kind of get disgusted, because it's not exclusive. It's like everything, like everyone that had that, like that ain't exclusive anymore. They hating the day, boy. Yeah. You can buy some t-shirts, but it's 700 people got that t-shirt, man. You remember Jake, you remember in City Gear and all them stores, they used to have the whole outfit on the mannequin. And Jake buy that whole outfit. Then there's two more niggas in the club with that outfit on, you know? But nah, man, the kingdom, everything gonna be exclusive, man. The way we smell, like the fragrances gonna be made, man. The way brothers, the standard, the universal standard of the law, that we're gonna be allowed to add our flavor, to the privacy. It's gonna be exclusive when you visit, brothers' privacy. It's gonna be, exclusively, it's gonna have the exclusive characteristic of that brother, man. You see? The Lord, hey, we getting back to that, because right now niggas are brag about adultery. You're bragging about sharing a woman. What, you should want your own exclusive woman, okay? Or niggas look at it as like a trophy. Like if it's a nigga that got clout, uh, his baby mama, niggas will try to deal with the woman based on the clout that her husband got, just to say I dealt with such and such baby mama. Or they try to get the same woman pregnant. Like there's niggas that exclusive, like it's a real low level peasant, degenerate mindset that runs the culture of our people. Like niggas boasting that sharing the baby mama. you know, y'all share the same womb. This nigga it's you look at it, man, because now you be like, damn. Because you get to the point you think about this shit, man. Like then you get to the point you just want your own, But we're gonna have our own everything. Like hey, I was telling the brother, my wife had bought me a little set to make tequila, infused tequila, so I can make tequila that don't nobody got. But that's our spirit. We get back to that. We devil and dabble with certain things, man. But that's our spirit, to be exclusive. And my wife make jewelry, make things exclusively that no one else has. you know, the garments. Like that in the kingdom, it's gonna go back to exclusiveness, man. Okay, not this bullshit that today, man, with nothing exclusive, man. Okay, nothing to yourself, man. Everything is shared. you know, man, the kingdom, we're gonna get things exclusively just for us, man. To your liking. All right. Even the women, they're gonna have, like I say, the women, they're gonna have seamstress, or they're gonna have their exclusive, style, in the kingdom, hairstyles and accessories. It's gonna be exclusive, man. It ain't gonna be a retail store where you make 200 of these, and no, man, everything gonna go back to being handcrafted and exclusive, man. And the Lord gonna have, everything exclusively for each brother. So as a nation, we're exclusive from all these other nations, okay? But within the nation, okay, the Lord has exclusive blessings for, his elect, man. You know, yeah, some of them. Well, with that, we pray that you brothers, all right, and all right, you sisters, edify once again, give all praise and glory unto
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Kakadash.
And double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers, and peace and blessings, salutations, hopefully, shalom.
Shalom.